Hello and welcome to Pisgah Health Today. My name is Angela Owen and it's my privilege to host this program brought to you by the Pisgah Health Foundation. The Pisgah Health Foundation is a public 501c3 charity founded in 2019 by a board of 7 caring individuals committed to improving the health, wellness, and lives of Western North Carolina residents. Our special guest today is Jamie Weiner, who is the Executive Director for Children and Family Resource Center, get the name right. So Jamie comes to us. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree in education from Mars Hill College with a concentration in English as a second language. She also received her Master's of Business Administration from Western Carolina University in 2014. She worked in the public school system teaching ESL for 3 years, then worked at Vocational Solutions as their communications coordinator. She started as the center's communication and grant coordinator, became the annual giving officer, and then the director of finance and administration. And now she serves as the executive director. Again, that is for the Children and Family Resource Center. We're so excited to have you with us, Jamie. And why don't you start by just telling us a little bit about the organization?
Wonderful. Yes, thank you so much for having me. The Children and Family Resource Center was founded in 1999 out of a need from our community. The Community Foundation got together and looked at some of the needs around children and formed a one-stop shop agency, and that's the Children and Family Resource Center. So currently we offer 14 programs. We're building stronger foundations for the children in Henderson County by providing resources to help parents and child care centers provide positive learning environments. We're screening children so they can start school with the necessary tools. And we're teaching parenting skills to families and offering scholarships to single parents in need.
Incredible one-stop shop there. You're kind of really helping the child go all the way through that preparation and then supporting the family along the way. Well, Jamie, how does the grant or grants that you received, how do they help you from the Pisgah Health Foundation particularly?
Well, like you said, we're there for the child basically every step of the way, from prenatal to high school graduation and to college if needed. And so the Pisgah Foundation has helped us with 3 of our programs. The first one is the PrEP program. It's preschoolers reaching educational potential. And this program screens all 3 and 5-year-olds, children between the ages, of 3 and 5 in Henderson County. And it screens for developmental delays, any hearing and vision delays, and any other delays that might come up. And so we screen these children, and if there is something that is brought to our attention, we refer them out to some of our other community partners for follow-ups or for further screening. But this program really allows children to, when they start kindergarten, then they're ready. If they need glasses, they already have them, right? So day 1 kindergarten, if they need any sort of hearing assistance, they've got an IEP set up and things like that. So they're really starting school ready to learn. In the past, we've screened more than 1,000 children each year. So we're really reaching a lot of children in our community that way. Another program that Pisgah Health Foundation helped fund was our parent-child interaction therapy. This is a really focused, intensive therapy program for children between the ages of 2.5 and 7. And so what it is, it's like live coaching, basically. We've got our licensed therapist has an earbud, and she's communicating with the parent or caregiver in typically non-COVID times in the other room. And so just kind of live coaching this parent or caregiver to really focus on child-directed play and create a more nurturing and loving relationship and build more positive behaviors and not enforce a lot of the negative behaviors that might be happening. And this is for families that are dealing with some really challenging issues, potentially like ADD, ADHD, and RAD and things like that. So we're really excited for the opportunity to offer that in our community as well. We are the only PCIT therapist in Henderson County. So, and then the third grant that we received from the Pisgah Health Foundation was to help become a trauma responsive agency. And so we partnered with Crossnor and their Center for Trauma Resilient Communities. And we did really we've been going through a major overhaul of our agency and how we react to trauma, how we treat trauma, how we acknowledge trauma. We've created a shared language among our staff to really address the issues that we know that our families and children are dealing with, and also our staff are going through as well. So we're really excited for that partnership. We've gone through, I think I just did the math, more than 50 hours of professional development since we started this grant opportunity, and we're really excited for it to kickstart the next level of work in our community.
I love hearing about the partnerships. We've also done another Pisgah Health Today with Krasnor along the way. So I love hearing about the partnerships. And it's really amazing, Jamie, to hear you talking about everything from looking at those children to make sure they have what they need to be ready for kindergarten. If they need the glasses, like you said, they're ready, all the way into the extreme of, can you help them deal with the trauma if there's trauma? Like, you're really hitting a full spectrum along the way. That's amazing. Great work. Love the programs. What else would be important for our viewers to know? How can they get involved? How can they come alongside and support the work that you and the others at the Children and Family Resource Center are doing?
Well, there's a few ways to get involved. We do, we have some volunteers. We also have a Once Upon a Time reading program that we're looking for volunteers for. In a normal non-COVID world, these volunteers are going into the child care classrooms and doing some reading things. There's also other opportunities to volunteer. We have a diaper drive. We've addressed a need in our community with COVID and are providing families with formula and diapers. So we're working on using volunteers for that. And then, honestly, we're always looking for, fundraising support. So we have events and ways to connect throughout the year. And I feel like we've done a great job of pivoting and creating fun and engaging ways to get involved with our fundraising at the center. So there's always things like that. And we have our website. It's www.childrenandfamily.org. And you can find us there. We're also on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and now we are on TikTok. So check us out.
Love it.
So lots of ways to get involved.
Fantastic. Well, Jamie, on behalf of the Board of Directors at Pisgah Health Foundation, I would like to say thank you to you and the others there at the Children and Family Resource Center for the amazing work that you're doing to support our children and families in Western North Carolina, and particularly there in Henderson County. And thank you for taking time to be on Pisgah Health Today and telling a little bit more of the story behind the Resource Center.
Well, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share, and thank you for having us. And we wouldn't be able to do a lot of what we're doing without the support from Pisgah Health Foundation. So we're very thankful for that. So thank you.
Oh, fantastic. We also want to thank Wildflower Media for their creative and technical support in bringing these programs to you, along with thanking the Board of Directors and the staff of Pisgah Health Foundation and the Physicians Roundtable. If you liked this story that you heard today and you would like to hear more stories and support them, please go to pisgahhealthinsider.org and join the movement. Until we see you on the next Pisgah Health Today, stay well and be well.